Hey Anonymai, welcome to a long overdue coin show video. I'm here with Junior. Say hey, Junior.
Hi.
And the big one in Kansas City is in October, and we were able to make it for only about 1 hour. It was very rushed, but we had some pretty decent luck considering we had only 1 hour. It closed at 6 o'clock, and we showed up at the strike of 5. And we didn't even pull out as much money as we usually do to go to one of these coin shows, and we still didn't spend it all. We were kind of both looking at low dollar things that we needed. So, for instance, for me, what I mean by that is, well, it's hard to get in the picture here. Roosevelt dime. I've been working on this, and the clad is like done. But there were a few holes. I bought a bulk set, and there were a few holes in here, like this O3D, for instance, they missed. I didn't have, I had SMS. The 82s, 83s, those are never in the mint set, bulk ones that you buy. And then I already had the SMS 65, 6 and 7, but I wanted the business 65, 6 and 7. So little things like that were missing in my holes. So I was focusing on dimes. Junior didn't really have a solid mission. He just kind of was going to go in there since we only had an hour and see what he could find. So go ahead, show him what you got.
So there's a dealer, and we just kind of went over there, and he had a bunch of random stuff, and he was looking at Vatican coins, and I just didn't know what to buy, so I bought, that's the Mercury. I bought a 1916 S.
So he found a value bin right at the end. One of the only dealers that hadn't closed up yet at like 550 had a value bin, and Junior noticed that this is a first year Mercury dime. And not only is it first year, but it was one with a mint mark, so it makes it even cooler. The dealer gave it the grade of good, and that's about what it is. It's pretty slick. But first year. That's we pulled out a bunch of stuff. They had a bunch of AU from the 40s and things like that, and they were the same price. And I thought, Junior, it might be cooler to just get one of these
old
first year.
Pretty nice one.
Yeah, so that only cost a few bucks.
And then I got a 1911D Barber.
This is pretty cool. It's an old Barber dime. Dealer put fine 12 on the label. That's probably about right. You can kind of see Liberty in the headband there. But yeah, 1911. It's a cool year. And it's got a D on the back. Denver. So he got a mint mark coin, and I don't know. That's pretty sharp. I kind of thought that shouldn't have been in the bargain bin. Looks good.
Then I got a 1953 Vatican coin.
Yeah, we'll get into the Vatican stuff here in a few minutes, but this is 1953. You can see it is Pope Pius XII. He was the pope that actually guided a lot of action through World War II and helped save a lot of lives by issuing birth certificates to Jews in the war, so that they would have evidence that they were not Jews, and it could help save their life in the war and keep them from the concentration camps. So this is a really kind of a cool historical piece. And that's 10 lire. And this year they had the cardinal virtues on the back of each coin, and you can see here in the Latin, this is prudence. Not the cardinal virtue, but this is the natural virtue of prudence. So look up prudence. It's one of my favorite words, and it's one of my favorite virtues to try to grow in.
And then at the end, he just flipped me a St. Christopher medal. He's the patron saint of travel.
Yeah, we were digging through Vatican things, and he kind of caught on to that. And so he flipped us this St. Christopher medal. So it looks like it goes on a necklace or something.
Yeah.
Devotional necklace. Like Junior said, patron saint of travel. So it looks like it was an old birthday. Maybe not a birthday. I don't know. Maybe this was the day that they gave it to the person, but it was from
like
Judy. Judy, Sandra, and Laura. Love Judy, Sandra, and Laura, and then it had a date. So That maybe that was a birthday. I mean, that's Christmas. Maybe it was a Christmas gift from the daughters to a dad. I don't know. Who knows? But it was kind of cool. So we have it now. And then moving over to my stuff, since we're on the Vatican bandwagon here. Whoops, that's upside down. This is the series that I've begun collecting. Maybe I'll get into that in a different video. But this is 500 lire. 1990, what did I say, 1998? Is that what this was? It's, yeah, Vatican, 1998. And it depicts the Shroud of Turin for the year. So these are silver. They're 80-something% silver, 500 lire. And that's the series I'm collecting. This is one of the tougher coins in the series. I was actually surprised to find it at this coin show. And then I'll go really kind of quick through this right here because it's not a lot to show. There's one cool one that I discovered last night, but 03D, needed that in the album. 65, Business Strike, not SMS. I already have the SMS. Oh, upside down here. Got a 67, again, Business Strike. I already have the SMS. 66, this is kind of the cool one. This is the Die Clash. This has a die clash, and I want you to look closely at Roosevelt's between the edge of his nose and his eye. Let's see if I can get this thing to focus. I can't do it too well. You can see that sort of at the bridge of his nose below that, in front of his eye, the indentation there is unnatural. And I looked at it under the loupe, and I noticed it pretty quickly, but it ended up being a die clash. I pulled up the die clash chart or whatever, where they invert the reverse and ghost it over the obverse, and you can see it pretty well. Anyway, just wanted to show that to you. Instead of being a 50-cent coin, it might be like a $5 coin. Not a big deal. 1982 P. This is a tough year. The 82s and 3s that I'm about to show you, all of them, they did not do mint sets that year. So unless you have a souvenir set from the mint or a BU roll from 82 or 83, it's very difficult to find mint state 82s and 83s. So that's why it was last in my book. There's 83D. Looks good. 82D. And then last but not least, for some reason, the proof bulk that I bought didn't have a 68 in it, so I got a very ordinary looking 68S. Looks just fine. No cameo, but nothing really wrong with it. It's a good album coin. But that's it. So we had fun. It was truncated, but it was quick. And we had fun. And we didn't spend much, but we accomplished a lot. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you don't mind clicking that thumbs up button, thumbs up, thumbs sideways, thumbs up, and subscribe to us, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Say bye.
Bye.
Junior says bye. Happy hunting.